what I'm saying? Because names is very important.
Absolutely.
You know, at least I don't know what's going on now, but names used to be very important. The origin of certain names in the nation and the origin of your name in the nation and the community. There's been times where something jumped off. You had someone that has a certain name, and they come to a certain person. Oh, that was you, that blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. Yeah, so is he. So if someone got your name, right, someone walking around saying their name is Infinite, and they from Bayview, you know what I'm saying, it behooves you to make sure that they like you. You know what I'm saying? There's obviously not only Victorious is, and they're doing a bang-up job. I got the guy from, guy's real tall. I forget his name. I forget where he's from. Younger guy though. Understand to see Victorious.
Okay.
Peace. Yeah, I Victorious. I did. I was from Red Bank. I think he's from. He used to sell the T-shirts for True Love.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh yeah, well I got all the Victoriouses. Hey, I'm cool. Like yo, let's build. Go. You might not be cool after we build. Alright, you still cool? Am I cool? Alright, cool.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Now see how I got it guarded. It's a bit different. Like I didn't have. So you seem to have a little bit more of a structure in how you. I
come from a structured background, but even like the history of our nation, I don't want to go too much into history of Allah and firstborn and everything, but it's not far-fetched in our nation about one person having a name and someone else,
absolutely,
someone else having that name and having to show and prove that name, and they might not be able to be that name in a particular area, right? Or they might be. Now it might be your brown seed now, something like that. It might be your black seed now, your yellow seed now. But it's from the beginning, having the name of someone else, it meant something.
No, that is definitely not unheard of, because there was a time I went to law school and I met Infinite Al Jamal, and I said, he said, "Peace, God, what's your name?" I said, "My name is Allah Infinite." And he went, "Oh, yo." Do you know the history of that name? And we went through that, and after that it became like, oh no, peace, I know that God, and we developed more of a relationship since that point.
Right. This is something that because I care about this. Like I said, I was baby in swaddling clothes hearing about this. I didn't come here to play. You know what I mean? I didn't come to not be that thing that my old earth put in my mind. I didn't come not for that. You know what I'm saying? So even like again, my memory sometimes wanes, but if I'm not mistaken, the first Victorious was used to be Ketang Ali. If I'm not mistaken, if I could be wrong, they'll correct me. But came the great God, notorious Victorious Allah. That's the name that he chose. But obviously that's not superhero name. But respectfully to him, but it meant something to me. I didn't, like I said, I had a righteous name from birth, right? So I didn't have to, quote unquote, to choose Victorious, but I don't want to have step like people who I ain't gonna say no names, but people who just like don't show outwardly what their sacrifice is. You know what I'm saying? So like his name is Divine. You know what I'm saying? If his name was like Derek or something, I'd be like, come on, my man, you still D around the hood. But so you try to put it one past me? You still be D. Nah, bro, you gotta get one of them. Huh? Your name is what? You gotta get all that. That's part of the process. So one point, yeah, you want a righteous name, but another point, I wanted something that would show and prove that I've made that change. I made that switch. I'm not here coasting through as like a legacy act. You know what I'm saying? As some might do. It's like
there's many that do that.
I mean, that's not me. You know what I mean? Like you have growing plants and made plants, as I was taught, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to show and prove, you know what I'm saying? From that teenage age. That was in me to do that, and I'm better for that. The names, I have several names now, but this name I settled on, obviously. Very, very important. I wanted to be named. I heard, oh, the guys will give you a name. God, thankfully, the God said, nah, you can name yourself. And and I chose one that
so
would
right after
be like a journey for me.
Right after Lifeblood.
I was never Lifeblood.
No. I mean,
I was tossing out.
Right, bro. No, after you, that was one of your choices. Was Victorious the first one you came with?
After Tribulation.
Oh, you went through a few of them.
Yeah, I went to a couple names like Waquan, is one of them. A variation of my honorable name of Waquan, because the God that taught self-God, his enlightenment was Iquan. And so again, I had that tree, right, mentality, family mentality, and name mentality. Like, damn, that's like my grandfather in this, my big bro in this. I never met him before, but this is the lineage that I'm coming through. So Iquan, but Waquan, and there was Israel, Izreal. That was a vibe. Israel, and then became Israel Victorious, my honorable name, Allah, right? And Israel became the I Victorious, blank Allah. And I just say blank. I don't know if I know my honorable name, because
No, I'm just now, cause when you as you mention these names,
one though.
As you mention these names, God.
Yeah.
For some reason they sound very familiar. Now, what period?
I have a lot of names. I got a lot of names outside and inside of this.
No, well, I'm saying, but during that period, do you recall like when you and I came in contact with each other?
I Victorious.
I Victorious.
Yeah, I Victorious.
I know, because I know it was I Victory.
Yeah, his name is I Victory, happens to be, yeah. There was also I Victorious that was in Jersey.
Okay.
Tall guy, understand? See.
So I Victorious, right? You're saying
two I Victorious.
When you mentioned Waquan.
You didn't know him.
I didn't know my Waquan.
Yeah,
I mean, that name sound. It's just these names that you're throwing out.
Waquan's not that like unique of a name. It's something that you could definitely put together. That's a unique. It's something that I didn't just like make it up out of nowhere. It's like why and the Quan. There's a lot of Quans out there. It's like the Israel. I'm sure there's a lot of Israels out there. Like you know what I'm saying. But as far as I Victorious, my honorable name Allah, something that I had for a very long time, and to the point that you mentioned the brother I Victory. One time Prince got mad at me for something that I Victory did, because it came down that someone said I Victorious did it, but it was I Victory, and nothing foul, it was cleared up. But Prince said, hey, and he's kind of like, did you get a call from so and so? I'm like, nah, Victory maybe. And I'm like, all right, enough is enough, because I was after school at that time. I Victory was at school a lot, and so it's like I can't have nobody else's confusion based upon a name. I need to change it, because I can't have someone else's justice. I'm not doing that. So, and again, I'm still at this point still young, maybe wasn't 22 years old. So, took the I off, became Victorious. Took my honorable name off, right? Became Victorious Honor. Allah. You know that. That's where the honor came from. My honorable name, but also I was kind of like, I'm not proud of it, but it was also a period of my life where standing tall was very important. And so, like, being a man of honor in those days meant something very specific to me. And so Victorious Honor, a lot. It was a lot of people snitching. It was ugly. So nothing was like being an honorable man, but also my honorable name, Victorious Honor, a lot. Then it's just call me Victorious.
If Mecca did this.